Yo, what's good? Reflect here, and I'll be showing you how to make dark ambient samples from scratch. So yeah, here's a little preview of the beat, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so as you can see, there's not many sounds to it. You got one layer, this one guitar, you have a piano, the vocals, accents, and some textures. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's not too crazy. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sounds, but they're all pretty simple. So yeah, let's just get into the first sound. Alright, so for this first sound, I use this classic nylon guitar from Omnisphere, and without any effects, this is what that sounds like. As you can see, it's pretty simple. It's just this first 2 bars right here repeated over for the 4 bars, and then at the end what I did was pitch it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the standard like dark progression for like guitars. You can also do down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and it'll sound just as good. But I just went with the higher octave. Right, anyways, to break this down, as you can see, it's just a D sharp minor like this, and all I did was copy this over and then have it switch up. So here I just moved this note over here, and then I did the same here. I had this one, but instead of moving this one, I moved the top note, as you can see, and I just repeated that over. That's pretty much how I made this MIDI. Like I said, I copied all this over and then I pitched it up. Then I did all R just to randomize the velocity, as you can see here, because it's a guitar, so you want to make it sound as real as possible. Alright, so for effects, you can see it's got a lot of effects. I started off in EQ. I just took off some lows, cut some of the harsh mids, and boosted the highs just to clean up the sound before adding effects. And then after that, I added this halftime, just default preset, but I turned the mix down to 36 just so it can add a bit of like low end to the mix. So after that, I added this retard. So after that, I added this guitar rig preset, the tapified preset, and what I did was turn off the bite because I didn't want the distortion. And if I turn the mix up, this is what that sounds like. As you can hear, it adds like delay and like a chorus effect. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, and then I just turned the mix down just so it's subtle in the mix. After that, I added this Echo Boy preset, or well, I made the preset. I just turned up the echo and then just kept it pretty default, and I just turned the mix down. And then I added this EQ just to clean up what the effects added, so the halftime, the guitar rig, and the Echo Boy. Again, I took off some lows, cut the harsh mids, and boosted the highs again. And then the final effect I added was this reverb. I put up the cut, the decay, and the mix down, and I kept the pre-delay. See, when I had that, I was like, I did not like that, so I was gonna scratch the whole loop. But before I did that, I rendered it out just to see if I got inspired or whatever. So I was gonna scrap that sound, but because I didn't like it. So before I did that, before you scrap any sounds, render it out and try to mess with it a little more. So that's what I did. So when you render it out, and I reversed it, as you can see here, it's reversed. So what that did was it moved this one over here and this one, or these over here, and so I chopped it up. So I moved it back to the progression I had. So it starts down and up. Yeah, I actually like that sound, so I didn't end up scrapping the beat. So yeah, I then added a last EQ, just cutting more lows, and this time I'm ducking the the high end, just so it feels more filtered. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the main melody. I then added this piano from Keyscape right here, and this is the melody right here. I had pitched down the file down 500 cents, so it sounded so much darker. So I had to pitch this down 500 cents as well, and this is what they sound like together. So yeah, as you can see, again, it's just the chord right here, and then instead of having it delayed, I just delayed the last part just so it feels different. I show scales right here. You can see these tension notes. This is what I was messing around with. I copied this over, and I moved this note down right here, just down one, and that's really all I did. I copied that over again like this, and then I copied it over all of this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that's the progression, and that's how you get this. For effects on that, I just added this EQ just to filter it out heavily, and then this reverb just to make it more in the back. So yeah, that vocal, I got it from the Accent Essentials kit from Logan. So what I did, I just turned it down, just have it in the back. I pitched it down to key, and then I duplicated it, and I reversed it right here. And then I copied this over, and the second half, I pitched it up 500 cents just to follow the progression. So this is what the vocals by themselves sound like. Yeah, for effects on that, I literally just have the same reverb from the piano. I went here, save preset as, and I just dragged it over. Second sound from the same kit, I reversed this one, and this is what that sounds like. So yeah, it's just an accent in the back. I pitched it down, and on this side I didn't pitch it up just because I forgot, but it's fine because it's very simple. It's in the back, it's not that important. And then I got this last accent from Infinite, and I got it from the Medusa one-shot kit. That's what that sounds like. Next, I added this texture from the same kit that I got this accent from, the Medusa one-shot kit, and I reversed it. So yeah, so far this is what the loop is sounding like. So yeah, after that I added the sub bass from Mike Fuego's kit. This is what that sounds like. So yeah, as you can see, the note is down here, but if I pitch it up, you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if I left it up here, it was way too high. And I didn't want that, I just wanted it very low. And yeah, this is where I got the drum kit from, the ATL Culture Volume 2 kit. And this last sound, I opened up SRX Orchestra, and it's literally the default preset, and this is the notes I laid down. Pretty much the whole sample broken down. It's pretty simple. I just stemmed it out, as you can see, and I rendered it out and I pitched it down 200 cents. So this is the final sample. So yeah, if you want, this kit is going to be in my Noir Volume 2 and collab with one of my homies, prod by Two Faced. And this kit is going to be completely free. It's going to have 50 loops. It's going to have some starters. We're still working on it. As you can see, it's not 50 yet. It's going to have a drum kit. There's a lot of fire 808s in here, a bunch of accents, claps, hi-hats, and then loop midis. As you can see, it's going to have hi-hat midis, open hat midis, anything you need, one shots, perks, phrases, anything. snares. Oh, these are fire. Just listen to these. So yeah, that's a little preview of the kit. As I said, this loop is going to be in there along with a bunch of other fire loops made by me and my friend Two-Faced. That's a whole breakdown. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, my free kit coming out soon. And yeah, here's the final beat.